What's up, everyone? My name is April, or Exit from June. If you are like me, your current favorite game is probably Disney Dreamlight Valley. It has so many great aspects about it that I can't stop talking about it or playing it. However, it does have a few things that are bothering me a little bit when I do play, and I thought it'd be fun to share those with you. So without further ado, here are my top 7 pet peeves currently. Pet peeve number 1 is small, but oh, do I think about it often. If you enjoy farming as your main way to make money on this game, then you have probably thought about this at some point, and it's just, why did we decide to do where we can water up to 8 crops at once? I feel like that's a really funky number, and for me, when I'm trying to plan things out, like my brain, the amount of times I automatically go and buy like 10 seeds of something, and then I go to plant it, and I'm like, oh, this is not the most effective way for watering, and I have to do everything by like 4s or 8s. It drives me crazy, and I also feel like I cannot walk properly to highlight all 8 at once, so I can't even fully utilize it. Oh, it's just too much. Okay, my second pet peeve is the Forgotten Lands. Period. Like, end of sentence. I don't know what it is about it. I know that you can switch things up and eventually you can get rid of the fires and things like that. You can remove trees, but I feel like no matter what I do, like what furniture I put in here, what lighting, like it just doesn't really brighten up the environment. And I know it's supposed to be spooky and that's fine, but I just feel like I cannot properly utilize this area at all. And not to mention, what is that like weird yelly screamy voice thing? That's actually kind of scary and I don't like it. Okay, next up on the list is golden crops, which you're probably thinking, hey, April, that's a good thing, not a bad thing. That's what you think. Except I miss out on the opportunity pretty much every time they pop up. So usually one of two things happens, which is my gardening buddy gets in the way, and they literally won't move. And for some reason, even though other times I can push them out of the way, not right now, not when I need to. Or the other option is that I'm auto holding down the button so I can just keep like picking up the crops one after another. And then I've already walked so far past it that when I try to turn around, I'm like highlighting the wrong square and then I just can't get back to it. And then boom, I pick like one and it's done. And so I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'd almost rather them not exist than me just constantly be teased by their existence and the fact that I never get to actually get any of the crops from them. Number 4 is one that I think everyone can agree on, and that is not being able to bulk cook. I find it very frustrating that we're able to bulk craft, but we can't do it for cooking. And I don't know if it's supposed to be because cooking's supposed to be a little bit of a cuter, like fun activity. I don't know what the idea really is, but I find it very frustrating specifically because if you're trying to make extra money off of making dishes with pumpkins, for some of them, like doing a veggie platter with 3 pumpkins, you can't autofill those, so you're having to hand drop every single pumpkin into the pot, and it just takes up a lot of time. I know a lot of people opt to just sell the pumpkins for that exact reason. Number 5 is one of the most frustrating ones, and that is the clock tower quest. The clock tower quest actually, it requires a lot of different things. The stone, the hardwood, the iron ingots, the clay, but it's really the clay that makes it so bad. Especially if you have not leveled up your friendship far enough with Scar to be able to be digging up these bones to be able to get the clay. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take you forever. So that is something, actually, I need to make a tip on another video. You need to do that before you do this quest. And the worst part is, you do all this and you get the world's dinkiest little clock tower that everyone just goes up and stares at for some reason. It just bothers me so badly. Number 6, it is so difficult to engage in any sort of conversation with Ursula or Ariel. Anybody that's in the water, you can't get to them. Anytime you like look at your map and you go to where they're at, they've already sunken into the water and whatever. Like literally, where's she going right now? What is happening? They've already gone into the water. I guess there's some underwater connection throughout the whole map or something. I have no idea. They're impossible to talk to, and that just makes them impossible to level up. I've been playing for months, and I am just now on the quest to unlock Eric because I have avoided speaking to Ariel. Because you just can't. You can't. All right, I know it's the one you've all been waiting for. Number 7, our last pet peeve is Donald's tantrums. It's impacting my quality of life. Like, truly playing this game, he's too much. And honestly, I didn't even have to seek out any video of him doing this the entire time I was recording for this. He just did it 5,000 times. My favorite is when he did it inside fire. That was really good. I liked that. And every time they push out an update, I think they're gonna fix him and then they just don't. I almost feel like it's a meme at this point and we're all just meant to suffer so that we can just kind of laugh at it every once in a while. But seriously, I really need him to stop. I hope you found at least one thing that you can relate to, and if not, maybe you were just a lot less picky than I am. Please feel free to leave one of your pet peeves in the comments. I'd love to do a part 2 to this, and then hopefully some of these will be resolved, like Donald going a little crazy every 5 seconds. As always, like, subscribe, comment, do all those things, and I will have more Disney Dreamlight Valley content out to you soon.